How do we dice an onion? Big onion. Look at that. Woo! To the good onion. Good onion is a heavy onion. It's a 6-pound onion. It's also an onion where the onion is put. This is the tip of the onion. The onion is not the knife around the onion. Remove the pepper skin of the onion. The dice an onion. Cut the onion in half on the onion, Then the onion with onion right here. The onion.
What's up guys, how you all doing? Cosmic Carry here, and in keeping with my vow to feature tanks that I've never had on my channel before, that I do play, that I do enjoy, may I introduce to you the M4190, a Tier 8 American light premium tank. This is a variant of the HEP version. It comes basically with a 90mm, and it's today I'm going to be showcasing this one and also the Holland Hunt, which is identical, completely the same, apart from the paint job. You know, of course, the Holland Hunt comes with the dodgy Halloween skin, the horns, and all of this jazz, chains. It does actually look kind of neat, and it's not as grotesque and over the top as some of the other Halloween tanks. But anyway, the main difference between the two is that this is just a regular light Tier 8 premium, and it comes with basically 40% silver and 10% bonus XP, but the Holland Hunt is a fantastic German crew trainer, which you get 20% bonus XP and 50% bonus crew XP, and still the 40% bonus silver. You'd think they'd kind of nerf the silver earning on it, but they kept it the same, which is really neat, really nice. I have used the Holland Hunt for German crew training. I've trained quite a few, 2 or 3 crews since I got this from the Halloween up last October. For that specific reason, it's a great tank, you know, just for that. Apart from that, you know, they're both really fun to play. The gun is really great, and what's significant about these tanks is I'm going to be featuring both, is that they get the HEP round instead of HE, which is basically like a form of HESH, I guess. I haven't got a clue. And it kind of functions, acts like HESH, and it's a high pen for HE and high damage. You get 102 pen and 320 damage. Now currently that 320 damage can go with 25% RNG, you know, it can go up to 400. During the course of these games, of course, it's loaded dice at the moment, and it only goes up to, it's only 10% extra, which so the damage only goes up to 352. So it'd be nice to play these things once, because I haven't touched the Holland Hunt for quite a while. To play these things once the loaded dice is over. The M4190 I only recently purchased. I bought it as part of one of those package deals, 70% off, and I got the Type 62, was it? Yeah, Type 62, Vindicator, Charioteer, and the Dragon, Lance and Sea. That was my main focus in purchasing that package. 70% off overall. It's really decent. I can't wait to actually try out the Dragon HESH rounds once loaded dice is over. But in this very first game, it's not going to be the best demonstration of the HEP rounds. I do use them, but I don't think I think I've possibly I penned just once. I'm not sure. The rest is just splash. And but I'm very happy with the M4190, as I knew I would be. I have to admit that when I got the Holland Hunt, I wasn't aware of the significance of having those HEP rounds. And I just, with me, it's kind of like I use tanks for a reason. Some of them I use for fun, some of them for this reason, for, you know, earning silver, crew training, and is very business-like. When I purchased the Holland Hunt, or my usage of it, it was just there to get wins, to achieve good results, and in order to crew train. You know, that's what I was there for. And when I purchased the M4190 and my research, I, you know, came to the realization how significant the HEP rounds were, and I loaded a whole bunch of them. Well, you can see 10 on the tank, as opposed to, I can't remember, just like 2 or 3. I thought they were just like regular HE. Not sure what this Leo is. I knew the heavy was back there supporting me and get like a decent shot into me. My tracks eat his shots, the Leo, and I managed to get the reload on him. Possibly maybe he had the 10 centimeter instead of the 7.5, I think it was. But yeah, it is what it is. So I managed to get out of that situation. With the Iron Rain up here ahead, the thing about the Iron Rain is, you know, like the regular texture ballistic, it can be right there in front of you almost. You know, if it's in a bush, unless you proxy spot the thing, like it could be possibly right there to my left if there's a bush there. And you know, well, having said that, I have a really decent crew, so not sure where the Iron Rain disappeared to, because he does reappear in a little while. And so I was very itchy, very nervous during the course of this engagement, saying, where the heck is the Iron Rain? Again, don't pen. Is that the Iron Rain? And it's like, where the heck is this tank? So obviously he's around here somewhere. I'm guessing he was to my left, down below, in a bush somewhere, reloading, which is, you know, what else is supposed to do? Don't pen there. 119. Like I mentioned, in this game, yeah, not that great a demonstration of the HEP rounds, but you know, we're doing damage. Hit my compadre there. Are we going to finish him off? Yes, we will. And in comes a shell. There it goes. So that's one shell. Now all we're waiting for is for him to use up the remaining 2 shells. Requesting fights. That's the second shell, and there's the third shell now. Safe. Come out. And the Arty shell pops down next to the Iron Rain. For a millisecond, I thought he was dead here, you know. So I fire my shell, I signal affirmative, and then, oh crap, he's still alive. So I go for the round. Good to go. We pick up, somehow we stumble towards 3k damage with 1.8k assisted damage. Really decent result. Very good, very good. And pick up a nice amount of silver there. Have yet to use the big rounds. On occasion I do them, but they're not needed that often, so we shall see. So, second match, let's see if we can, we're in the Holland Hunt this time. We're going to get a nice bit of bonus crew training. My most OP crews are in these tanks, basically. I think it's my most OP crew is in this tank, which was originally on the E100s, so we're talking a buttload of skills and perks. Somebody targeted me, but it's worth it because I'm going to take out artillery. And my second most OP German crew is in the M4190, I think it was. So, but once you get like, I don't know, 10, 12 skills and perks, everything else is just whatever. They're not really very bad shot there on this thing. I attempt here to go for the ram, not a ram, just to kind of track him. And, all of that jazz. So we do take him out, do we? Oh no, we don't. So always nice to take out the light tanks and artillery on the red team. It's always a bonus. There are 2 remaining enemy light tanks. That's okay. We'll get to them in a second. Get a nice side pen. 234. Very make a high roll there. STG fighting the good fight, and this is very unfair and dirty and filthy. He kind of wins the engagement, and along comes the light tank that just shoots him inside and he's dead. So that's life in World of Tanks, what can I say? So some shells were coming in from that direction. There was a TD in that direction. I believe it's a Scorpion G. So we're racing over there, and he is retreating towards his compadres. And this is where I load HEP. Let's see what kind of damage roll we can get on him. I shot there 325. Very nice. I'm lit up. I'm guessing it's from the light tank. Shoot on the move. Of course, that's yeah. It's not going to work. I believe I missed this shot. Yeah. Using up my HEP rounds, but I just have enough till the end of the battle, basically. 1357, auto aiming, obviously. It does pen me like once or something. I'm going for the Scorpion G, the medium's going for the 1357. How much? 317. Very odd that you're in a tier 8 light tank and you're penning for 370. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, we don't pen there. We've got 2 shells left, which is just enough for this light tank. There we go, 296. 305. We do finish him off here very nicely in style. Really good to go. So not bad, not bad. This battle lasted what, like 3 minutes? 252. Oh, pardon me. That's we're on regular rounds now. So he doesn't get a shot into me, and I do fluff this up if I remember correctly because of the tanks bouncing around. The tank's too fast for my gun, basically. I managed to get, you know, the assist damage. Good to go. So that was a really decent example of the HEP rounds. Really, really good. Penning quite a few things there. It's 3k damage, 4, almost 4 combined. Silver mastery, 100k silver. GG. And last battle, we are on, is this encounter? I always get the battle modes mixed up. I think this is encounter, and this is going to be a very interesting game because it's going to basically showcase the targeting. I'm just sitting there. That's so bad. That's so terrible. This game is going to just showcase the OP nature of light tanks and what they've become and how they can, you know, gun depression. But the front of the tank is kind of lifted up, so, and just how OP and dangerous they are, you know, during the late stages of the game, which is where you want to be when you're in a light tank. You want to still be alive. You want to be facing off against a bunch of heavies with, you know, a couple of compadres still alive on your team. And that's kind of like the perfect situation for a light tank on really decent health to flourish, basically. So I kind of 50-50 with my shots. I'm sniping. Light tanks weren't made for sniping, so it is what it is. You're gonna fluff up half the shots. You're gonna pen half the shots. I think I use HEP in this battle. I can't remember, so no way I'm gonna hit this guy. And there you go, they're all dead down there from my team. These guys are going to get unlit in a second, so there's nothing for me. You know, I need to move on. Sixth Sense. Let's see if we can help out over yonder. And as you can see, there's only one medium there. He's about to get overrun. I have to pull back and hold him off with some long distance sniping, because we're losing considerably. Been saying that a lot lately in my vids. Okay, I wasn't zoomed in, but you know, his track ate my shot. That was good. And the shell went a bit blah. And it really, that was a good shot. Keep in mind, Hardy's in play. Lycan, he's only on 227, but I don't want him to unload his clip into me. So to me, he's dangerous. But I don't know what kind of player is he. Is he cautious? Is he careful? Does he understand he's only on 227 hit points? Because I can very easily, you know, can I one-shot him? I'm not sure. Trying to stay alive, trying to keep my hit points intact. Because right now I'm thinking we're going to lose, and I want to get as much damage in before we do. I mean, not hoping we lose, I'm just expecting we're going to lose, because we're losing 5 to 10. And chances are, when you're in a situation where you're losing 5 to 10, chances are you're going to lose. So right now, my mentality is, of course, not to be reckless, but get as much damage in, so you get as much silver out of this game. Try and get as much out of the game before you die. But the reality is, we're overwhelmed. You know, we're trying to fend them off here, we're trying to fend them off there, and your gun can only do so much. And it is what it is. But the few key moments sort of kind of turn it in, to our favor. You know, these guys at the back, you're wondering why these guys are at the back, so far back. Possibly maybe they suck balls, possibly maybe this guy, for instance. I mean, they had their chance. I fluffed up quite a few shots getting here. Are they bad players? You know, is the reason why they're back here, is it because they suck balls? So these questions and more will never be answered, because they're dead, they're gone, and who cares? And we've pulled it back 9 to 11. And now I'm trying to get back into the fight and deciding who can I take out. So this STG, I could attempt to get some shots into him, but he's an STG. And now all of a sudden I've become front line, and I don't want that. That light tank that was on my team, everybody was focused on him. But my my tracks are eating shots, which I like. 135 hit points. Move, get out of there. I'm trying to use the terrain to my advantage. And as I pull back, you know, somebody else becomes the primary focus of the Reds. Somebody else becomes the primary target. As soon as I get away, you know, then they pounced on the dragon. And now I'm taking advantage of the fact that I'm so fast. I can get over here and help out with this lone tank. Yes, I can. And he's nice and juicy and soft and all of that jazz, and I can take him out. But yeah, my compadre, he's on minuscule amount of health. He's gonna die any second now. He is SDG, so he's got a bit of armor. How did I get that? I have no clue. He takes him out. And now all that's left is a Minuteman. Now keep in mind, I have no idea. I've just ran out of standard rounds, so I think I'm still on standard rounds. I can't pen, so I switched to premium, and without knowing, I've switched to HEP. Right now, I think I'm on premium rounds, and I'm saying, why am I not penning? Okay, and I see that 10. I thought it was 100 something, you know, and I was kind of scratching my head, going, "What's going on? What's going on?" And it was with the very last shell. Here we go. Plonk. I realised what had happened. Yeah, kind of. I've never basically run out of standard rounds. But we're good to go. We just need to find artillery, and hopefully he doesn't shotgun me. And 3k damage, 500 assist, 4 kills. This will be the 5th. I like this tank. I like this tank a lot. Using those HEP rounds really does put a smile on your face, especially when you pen for 300. I can't wait for the loaded dice event to finish, and then I can, you know, yeah, did you really need heat for this? No, you didn't. But yeah, Hardy deserves the worst. Anyhow, GG. Very nice tanks, even though it's the same tank. Yeah, I don't have that many variations of the same tank, but you know, it's kind of cool. I played like an afternoon of both tanks, just switching between the two. So 100k silver, nice, almost 4k combined. GG. Take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos.